Yeah. Hey. What it do? What it do? You mess with Big Snow, man. Holla at me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's good? What's good with you, man? It's your boy Joe Snow. And I was on earlier. Sorry, just kidding. That was a test run. It was a test run, but didn't have my mic on, man. But hey, thanks. Shout out to my people, man, that told me, "Yo, Snow, your mic wasn't on." So um I was just practicing, y'all. I was just practicing. That's all I was doing, man. That's all I was doing. But anyway, man. Woo! This is Joe Snow, my own little joint, you know what I'm saying? For those that know me, love basketball, love football. This is just what Big Snow. This is what I love, man. This is my passion. And so I was doing some I had some discussion, some talks with my wife. Shout out to her and my pastor, man. And that's what helped me, man. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go in the sports industry. So this is it's a new venture for me, and I'm looking forward towards it. So thank y'all for tuning in, and yeah, we'll be talking about various sports topics and things of that nature, man. So I appreciate y'all for y'all support, and yeah, let's get into it. So our first topic of discussion is: can anyone coach the Brooklyn Nets? Man, well, here's the thing, and this is how I felt about it. With the Brooklyn Nets, they in shambles. They just in shambles. Nah, I'm just playing. Excuse me. They're listen. The whole Kyrie thing, man. Um, he just always says something. I do something, and end up just being and always end up being a distraction to his teammates. And I don't know. I don't I don't know how you fix that when it comes to Kyrie. I do know that he's a talented player. I respect him for that. But I also know that at some point throughout the season, he's just gonna be a distraction off the court. You know. And sometimes you just wanna, you just want it to be about basketball, man, instead of crazy nonsense off the court that doesn't matter. And so that's my thing with him. Do I think any coach or coaches can fix it? Hmm. I would say, I would say, I think that Email Udoka, I think that he could fix them. I mean, if you take a look at this guy's resume and what he did with the Boston Celtics last season and being able to get them to the NBA Finals, Email Udoka is a hell of a coach. Now, I'm not going to sit here and downgrade or degrade an African American coach on social media. That's not my forte. That's not what I do, because it's already hard as it is for African American coaches to get jobs in the league, in the NFL and NBA. Although I feel like the NBA does a better job at that. But we all fall, we all failed and came short, man. So I feel like everyone deserves a second chance. And I think that he deserves a second shot at it, in my personal opinion. So give Cole. I hope Boston release him, and I hope that he does get, um a shot at the Brooklyn Nets, in my personal opinions. Um I also want to say that I hope, even though that if he does go to the Brooklyn Nets and all that, I hope they don't get to the finals. I'm just playing. I just play. Nah, I wish them much success, man. Miami, we're gonna beat them. We're gonna see them. Moving on to the NFL, man. Check it out. Check it out. The Washington Commanders are being sold, John. The Washington Commanders. Now, the rumor mill is that Jay-Z, God did. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z and Jeff Bezos they're supposed to be the ones that's supposed to be buying the team. Now, for those that don't know, Jeff Bezos, go do your homework on Amazon. That's all I gotta say. Billionaire. And Jay-Z, everything that this man touches, I mean, he just does exceptionally well at. His business side is just remarkable. For the culture, I hope that Jay-Z ends up buying it. I really do. I hope that he does. Now, I don't know if both of them are partnering to buy the team. I would say that I'm going to leave it like this. Regardless of one or the other, whichever one buys the team or whatever, they got to be better than the last damn owner. I can tell you that much. So shout out to the Washington Commander fans. I hope that y'all get y'all new owner. Glad that y'all getting the old one out of there. Moving on. So I'm going to give you my best 3 picks of week 9, man. Now, the last 2 weeks I just been short. I've been 2-1 past 2 weeks. So hopefully this week I can get you a little bit of get you my best 3 picks this week. So for first runner up, I got the Titans beating the Chiefs. Now, that damn man horse in the backfield, Derrick Henry. Here is the thing. This is what I know. Defense, they know that he's coming. They know that he's coming. It's like, you putting yourself outside, putting yourself on the railroad, and you know that the doggone freight train is coming. They know that he's coming. That's just how talented Derrick Henry is. I don't know if y'all should need to follow him on social media or YouTube. Just look at some of his off-season workouts, and what he does, man, is ridiculous. So I'm trusting the man horse in the backfield. Also, with that being said, now I don't trust the receiving, of the Tennessee Titans. They use more of their tight ends more than anything than their receivers. But and I'm not sure if Ryan Tannehill is playing this week. I know he was out last week with the injury. But I'm gonna go with that man horse in the back. I'm gonna say Derrick here. I'm gonna go with the Titans. My second pick, I got the Lions over the Packers. Now, listen, let me sip my coffee on this one. Miami came out alive against the Detroit Lions. Let me say this first and foremost. Anybody that think that, and I know what you're gonna say, the same Detroit Lions and all that. There's no disrespect to them and their fan base, but they put up major points this season. Like they got a squad. They got a squad. I think they just need to work on, the onesie twosies, but they really have a decent team, like a really nice team. I don't know why they can't get it the win column, but they got a really solid team, man. And I just don't see the Packers putting up that many points. Packers has been having major problems. They don't got no receivers over there. I would have thought that they would have made a trade or something along those lines or whatever to, help Aaron Rodgers out, or I don't know. I don't know what they're doing in Green Bay. But I said the Detroit Lions, I got them beating the Packers. Also, with that being said, the Packers really need this. They really need this win, considering it's a divisional opponent. And if they lose, like it's already been over for them, but consider it over for them if they lose to the Detroit Lions. But give me the Lions putting up more points. My last pick is the Buccaneers. Now, what I would say is that I know I went with the Buccaneers last week, and I know I told you that they'll figure it out, and I thought that they'll beat Baltimore. Shout out to one of my good friends, Nick. He's a Ravens fan, so I know he'll kill me on this. But listen, with everything that this past week happened over their little 10-day, 9-day, because they played that game on Thursday night. So the divorce is final. I think that his teammates around him give him some support. The Rams have not been playing good either at all. I know they got some injuries with Vance Jefferson. There was a rumor talk about Cam Akers being traded, but that didn't happen. But I like Brady and the Bucs this week. I just feel like it's Brady, and I feel like they figure it out. Same situation or same scenario as Detroit and Green Bay. When I say Green Bay really needs this win, I feel like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers need this win too. Except I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to secure and get the dub this week. Trade deadline. Did y'all see the trades that happened this week? Oh my gosh. I seen Chase Claypool go to Chicago. I think that will help Justin Fields out. I don't know how much it will help him, but I want to say it's going to help him a lot. But I think it gives him another receiver to throw and to have that that availability to be able to make plays around. So I like them getting Chase Claypool because I don't know what he was doing in Pittsburgh this season. But I like Chase Claypool. I like that move for them. And then it kind of tells me that they are slowly believing into Justin Fields. So I think that's kind of what that means. But one question I got for y'all is, did y'all see what the Dolphins did though? Did y'all see what the Dolphins did though? We got Wilson Jr. from San Francisco. Sooner or later, we're gonna have the whole San Francisco 49ers. Coach gonna have the whole 49ers over there in Miami, man. So we already got Mostert as a running back from over there, and Wilson Jr. So I had to really kind of see for myself, watching on TV and actually being there in person. Two different things. And I like to Chase Edmonds, but when I got to see that game in person against the Steelers, the drop pass, and then what he did in that Cincinnati game in the end zone, Terry Bridgewater throws him a pass, he drops the pass, and he just can't catch he can't catch a damn fluke. He can't, he just can't catch them. He's not a catch style running back. So I was okay with him leaving. Give me Wilson Jr. In the backfield with Mostert. So I really like that. I think I really like Chubb and what we did on that defense. I think that in order for our cover zero defense to work, you need those two shutdown corners. So you got Xavier Howard, you got Byron Jones. In order for that cover zero defense to work, and shout out to Byron Jones on a season-ending injury. Prayers out to him. I hope that. Oh yeah, I hope that he recovers, man. But now that you have an offensive linebacker in Chubbs, that can work. That can really work and help out the defense because now you can stop somebody up the middle, and now you got an edge rusher to get the quarterback. So, Josh Allen, we coming for you. Who else? Zach Wilson, we coming for you. Yeah, we looking good on defense. We looking solid on defense. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I really think that, we're looking good. Now I'm not gonna sit here and be on the high horse and talk about the Super Bowl and all that. I'm not gonna do that. What I would say is that we are trending and we are headed in the right direction in the playoffs. That's exceptional for me at this moment. We're gonna take it slow, but I'll take that. As far as my picks for the night, man, I got Philly tonight. I read a couple of reports talking about it'll be a trap game. I don't think it'll be a trap game. Listen, they what's his name? Cooks, the receiver. He don't even want to play right now. So I don't even know who Mills will be throwing the ball to. So I got the Eagles winning. They're gonna win tonight. In which they are in one of my conversations here later, but I'll get to that. So let's talk about the MVP candidates. Right now, I hold Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen as, the solid, consistent top two MVP candidates right now. In my personal opinion, this is just me. I like Lamar Jackson as the MVP candidate simply because he's doing the most with the least. Josh Allen, he got Stephon Diggs. He has a hell of a defense. Lamar Jackson doesn't have that. When they do get a running back, the running back get injured. I think J.K. Dobbins is injured at the moment. I hope that he recovers successfully. And then their secondary hasn't been the best. They've been giving up a lot of points and having teams kind of come back. And to me, it's like that's just a lot of weight on Lamar, in my personal opinion. And so my vote would be for Lamar Jackson to win MVP, and I think that he should because he's doing the most with the least. And something else I want to talk about is they need to get him an elite receiver. Like you got all these teams. I'll start out with my team. Tua, he got Stephon. He has Tyreek Hill and he has Jalen Waddle. Buffalo has, you got Stephon Diggs and another guy down there, McKenzie. I think McKenzie is developing to a number 2 receiver. If not, he's solid. If you look at Arizona, he got D-Hop. So I just hope that they I just wish that Baltimore would surround him with an elite receiver. That's what he deserved. And so he has my vote again as the MVP candidate, in my personal opinion, like I said, because he is doing the most with the least. He don't have a defense. Buffalo has a defense. Josh Allen got Stephon Diggs. Lamar does not have that. Lamar has to run. He is just like he has to do so much. The secondary defense be in shambles. They give up a lot of points. So give me the vote, and I'll take Lamar Jackson as my MVP. Now, my next topic is: does the Eagles maintain their undefeated record? Now, listen. The last team that won and went undefeated throughout the season and went to the Super Bowl is the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles, the Miami Dolphins. The 1972 Miami Dolphins is a team that went undefeated, went to the Super Bowl and won it. Now I just was talking with a neighbor of mine, and we had a conversation, and he was mentioning because he's a Washington Commanders fan, and he said, we were doing a little compare and contrast, if you will, and he was mentioning, oh, how many Super Bowls does the Dolphins have versus how many Super Bowls the Washington Commanders have, and I'm like, okay, we got one, the 72. Commanders had three, and so as I was telling him, I was like, bro, I can't claim, it was just a little, it wasn't no argument, but it was a conversation. Um, and I was like, I can't claim an era that I wasn't a part of. I'm an 80s baby, so I can't come out. What it look like Joe Snow going out here and saying, oh, Miami Dolphins, won the Super Bowl, the only undefeated team. People gonna look at me like I'm a buffoon and a clown. And bro, were you even born yet? Were you even, what I'm saying? So I can't, what I'm saying is I can't claim an era that I wasn't a part of. I'm an 80s, but I can't claim that. Now I respect. Matter of fact, I was there the night of that they honored the 1972 Dolphins. I was at that Steelers game, and that's the night that they honored them. So respect to the 1972 Dolphins for doing their thing or whatever. Shout out to them. But back to the conversation. Do the Eagles maintain their undefeated record? And I got some friends out there that are Eagles. They big Philly fans, including my barber. Shout out to him. Lee, what up, bro? But I'm gonna be honest with you. No, they're not gonna maintain it, and I only say that because, listen, man, the '72 Dolphins, that was a different era. This generation, this era right here, defenses are faster. The offensive is. I just feel like they're bound to lose one, and then you got to think about the playoffs and Super Bowl. If they get, they're not going to go undefeated. Something's bound to happen. Or hell, their coach might just do what Bill Belichick did when the New England Patriots were supposed to go undefeated that season. Bill, the players are mad, man. I think it was the last game of the season. The player or New England had already clinched the division. Their berth in the playoffs, but I remember Bill Belichick sat the starters out, and they ended up losing that last game of the season. So who knows? Philly may do the same thing. I mean, they feel like they clinched their division, they may sit their starters out, and then they end up losing the last game of the season. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Also, with that being said, it's gonna be a good week of college football. The one game I'm interested into watching is the Tennessee and Georgia game. I think that's going to be a really good one, in my personal opinion. I want to say Georgia and that defense. They got a really, really good running game. I'm gonna go with. This is a nail biter for me because I'm gonna go. I like Georgia, man. I think Georgia pulls it out. They're the favorites by 8. I think the game will probably be closer. But I'm gonna go with Georgia. I think Georgia pulls it out here in Athens, so I definitely will be tuned in for that game. Now I do have some allies with Ole Miss with my wife, but I think in order for for all my Ole Miss family out there, in order for y'all to even get in there, y'all will definitely need some help, and we'll need Georgia to lose. But I don't see that happening this week. I think Georgia ends up pulling it out over Tennessee, in my personal opinion. But some great matches up this week. But for those that didn't tune in earlier, my best 3 picks this week is the Tennessee Titans. I got the Titans beating the Chiefs. I got the Lions beating the Packers. And then I got the Bucks beating the Rams. Tonight's pick, I have Philadelphia Eagles, of course, beating the Texans. Brandon Cooks doesn't even want to play. Um, and can we show? I don't know if y'all been really following. I don't think nobody's been following the Texans like that. Maybe only the Texans fans. But can we just give a shout out to um, Lovey Smith? Like Lovey Smith, the Houston Texans coach. Like he's been doing a good job of what he's had, despite what their record may say. The Texans been they've been really kind of like Detroit. They've been really putting up points. And so I want to get um, some Lovey Smith. They've been doing a great job, and you know, I feel like it's going to be a death trap game for them coming up soon, or one of these teams that's going to face them. They'll get another win. Um, and I don't know why, but I feel like that's going to be my. I feel like that's going to be my Miami Dolphins, man. I think we end up losing. I don't know, man. The Texans, yeah, that's yeah. Those teams, I mean, they generate points, man. Lovey Smith got them playing really hard, but I do got the Eagles winning tonight. Um, and yeah, so yeah, and before I get out of here, I want to say one last thing, and that would be to all my Dolphin fans out there. I have certain few that I follow on social media and all that. Just do me a just do me a just make up your mind on which side you on. That's all that I ask. If you're a Dolphin fan, just say you're a Dolphin. Don't be talking about the team is this and that and cursed. And just make up a side that you on. You're with us, you're not with us. I don't want to hear no excuses. Quarterback or not, no quarterback. Injured, not. Don't make us just make up the side that you make up which side that you gonna be on. I be seeing a lot of wishy-washy fans. When we up and we winning, y'all with us. When we down and we losing, y'all on the other side. So just make up your mind and please don't take nothing personal when it comes to football. It's football. It's a sport. Ain't none of us out there, as far as I know, out there on the field playing the game. We are fans of the game. And life is just bigger than football. It's bigger than that. But we love the sport. And so don't be out here taking it personal and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Why go out there and take it don't take it personal. It ain't meant to be taken personal. It's a sport. I don't got money invested to Miami Dolphins. I don't got hopefully one day I'll speak into existence, but I don't got money invested into them like that. So stop taking it personal. It's a game, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So you know how many times people call me tuna fish, and y'all your quarterback sucks and trash and get it every week, bro. Get it every week. Okay, whatever. And then I look at their team record, right? Whatever. But never meant to take personal. You know what I mean? So we got to start, being better than that, man, and start taking it personal. Football is it's a game we love, a game that we enjoy. You know what I mean? And I enjoy it. I enjoy football. I enjoy basketball. And so I just say all that to say that, all my real friends out there that they know jokes. We talk sports all day. We may have a disagreement about something or an opinion about something like that. It's never personal. It's just it's fine. So that's all I want to say, man. If you're a fan of your team, just be a fan of your team. If you're a Dolphin fan, then you be a Dolphin fan. Don't for all my Dolphin fans out there, don't see you on social media. Don't be your team curse, the team curse. Don't be wishy. Just be a fan. Be a fan throughout the hard times too. That's all I'm saying. And I respect you more. Other than that, I don't want to hear this, that, and that. I don't like hearing Be a fan. If you're a fan, then be a fan. Just be a fan. Don't take stuff personal. That's, again, I don't have money invested to the Miami Dolphins. I'm speaking into existence. I will be out, be in there with the GM and owner and be making strategic decisions. Yeah, but don't be a fan. Be a fan, man. Don't be, you know. It disgusts me when I see Miami fans on here and the stuff that they be saying. Y'all worse than the critics. Some of y'all worse than some of the critics out there. I've been a fan since the 90s. Early as I remember Marino, Jay Fielder, yeah, Chad Pennington, Jay Cup. You want to name it? Aronde Gaskin, Sam Madison, Pat Surtain, Zach Thomas. I've been a fan since the 90s. I've been here. So, you know what I mean? I think that, if you say that you love football, man, love football, take it week by week, never take it personal. And it is what it is. So again, thank y'all tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in with Joe Snow, man. It's been fun. And y'all see a whole lot of me later in the near future. And yeah, y'all be blessed and y'all have a good one. How about the Dolphins, baby? Y'all know what it is. All right, peace.